I'm here. Hey, hey, keep your voice down. Keep your voice down. I'm not exactly comfortable with being here. Well, I'm also not feeling 100%. What can I tell you? Let me ask you a stupid question. Why did you insist on meeting in your old office? I mean, ever since what happened with Madeline, well, yeah, I know. You lost your wife, you lost your business, and the cops think you did it. So, okay, your office is abandoned. Why in the world would you want to meet here? Because the cops have already been through this place twice, and they're not likely to return. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I'm the idiot who came here with a freaking lighter, trying to navigate my way down these darkened hallways, and your internal office is lit up like a 4th of July. Yeah, I guess I should have brought a flashlight. Anyway, why the hell did you run? I mean, I get it. The cops suspect that you were the one who did it. But there's like 4 other suspects, which is rather surprising, considering that Madeline was one of the best human beings I ever met in my life. Hey, hey, I'm not saying anything. I don't want to retread old ground. But let's face it. It was very difficult for me to stand there and listen to her very politely tell me that she has no romantic feelings towards me at all, that it's not going to change, and that she has a ton of romantic feelings for you. So what do you want me to say? It was very difficult for me to hear, but I had to accept it, It's a hell of a thing when you love someone and they tell you, I like you, I care about you, you're a wonderful man, but I am not the woman for you. I have no romantic feelings for you. It's not gonna change. So, please, let's just be friends. And normally when someone says, let's just be friends, they're just blowing you off. But not Madeline. I had to accept the fact that the most we could ever be is just friends. You and I have been friends since elementary school. And it was a hell of a thing to see the two of you get married. I appreciate the fact that you invited me to your wedding. And I understand I can understand why you didn't ask me to be the best man. Completely understand. I don't think I would have been able to. Yeah. Anyway, the two of you got married. You founded this business. I was lucky to get that job as a salesman at the used car lot. Oh, no. Don't worry. I made sure to borrow one of the vehicles that was brought in on trade-in. Yeah, I didn't use my SUV. Relax. I came here in a very common, very American four-door sedan. Black. It's parked outside behind the building where no one can see it from the main road. Calm down. I just need you to calm down, okay? All right. Well, let's face it, you made this business into a success. If it wasn't for Madeline's death and the cops coming after you and everything you have, this place would still be up and running. You had like 300 employees. You were making a good amount of money. You were able to give Madeline a good life, a really good home. I remember you mentioned that the two of you were trying to get pregnant and it just wasn't happening. Well, hey, I'm not blaming you. Maybe there was something wrong with her. A little bit of science, doctor's visits, those can help, so. But yeah, I just had to settle for our monthly poker games with the guys. Madeline was always so gracious, wonderful hostess, and I had to settle for Thanksgiving dinners with you guys. I always appreciated the invitations. Yeah. Well, it's not your fault or hers that both of you came from very small families, so, no big holiday meals except with friends. But yeah, I had to basically settle for seeing her 13 times a year. And that was fine with me. It was. Well, no, I never got married, but it's not because I wasn't trying. When did it get to such a point that American culture is so lonely, so isolating, especially if you're a guy? Yeah, if you're a guy and you've always had tons of girlfriends and, you got married and you happened to find the right one who didn't leave you because one day she felt like it. Yeah. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's just how it is. That's how it is. If you're someone like that, who's never experienced divorce and you've always had girlfriends like you always have, I guess you don't notice how horribly isolating and lonely American culture is for men nowadays. Look, I do what I can. I date here and there. It's a little bit tougher for guys like me. Not everyone can be GQ handsome. I mean, months ago when Madeline was found below her balcony and the cops suspected you did it, I told them they were idiots. But they came after you anyway, and one day you just vanished. I mean, I don't entirely blame you. I think they are trying to railroad you. They claim to have evidence, but, well, they didn't show me any of it. Then again, who am I? But yeah, I was really surprised to get that phone call from you, to meet you here. I mean, what's going on? Well, yeah, I mean, you did say that you were running out of money. I could just imagine what type of menial jobs you've been working. Yeah. Well, I mean, you pretty much have to change your identity. Oh, hey, the air freshener still works. What do you know? Then again, I don't smell anything. I think it's just the mechanism that still works. I'm sure that air freshener has been empty for months now. But yeah, thanks for at least cleaning the dust off your desk so we can sit and talk. But yeah, I mean, you shaved your head, you grew a beard, and then you dyed your beard. Yeah. No one would ever be able to tell that you're a natural blonde. Anyway, like I said, I know that the two of you were trying to have kids, and I am so sorry. Well, yeah, I know. I got that part of your message. I did. Listen, I don't make a lot of money. I'm actually one paycheck away from being kicked out of there. Thankfully, I guess you're right. I'm a natural-born salesman. Unfortunately, what I sell are used cars. Well, with COVID and everything, car prices are up, which sounds great for business, but we've got a lot less customers who can afford car prices. I mean, everyone at the dealership is struggling. Even I'm struggling. Although I'll admit, a bit less than the other salesmen. Look, I know you need money. I know you've decided to stay in hiding. So, here. That's the best I could come up with on short notice. Yeah. There's $1,000 there, $500 each bundle. I want you to have this. No, I want you to take it. Just take it. Stay in hiding. Obviously, don't mention my name to the cops. This conversation never took place. I wish I could give you more. Madeline would want me to help you. Stay in hiding. Like I said, there are other individuals that the cops really should be concentrating on, but they're concentrating on you, and I'm sorry about that. Wait, what? Are you serious? Yeah, I've watched the news. Okay. So you mean to tell me that all of the other suspects are dead? Well, how did that happen? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait. Listen, I'm your friend, so I gotta ask you. While you were in hiding, did you hunt these men down? Is that what happened? No. You just stayed in hiding, but you noticed that someone took them out. Okay. Someone stabbed them all to death. Okay. Listen, I really don't want to hear this. Okay? I mean, oh, you think maybe it was Madeline's estranged father who did this? Well, he's a little on the elderly side. I know he's a Vietnam vet, but still. He's a little bit on the elderly side. Do you think he's been doing this? Well, yeah, I know the two of them have been estranged, but... Wait. Are you serious? Okay. No, I believe you. I just wish you had told me this a lot sooner. I really do. Would have saved a lot of time. You know, this might sound pathetic, but Madeline was one of the most wonderful human beings I had ever met in my life. Her kindness, her generosity. If you were a friend, she'd be there for you. She actually genuinely cared about people. Unlike most people in this miserable, worthless world who only give a damn about themselves and money and how they can screw each other over. Your wife was a genuinely good person, and she didn't deserve what happened to her. She didn't deserve to get pushed off of that balcony. Did she? No. When Madeline told me that there was absolutely no chance for the two of us to be together, I accepted it. I genuinely did. But even though she let me down easy, apparently, with what you just said to me, you sure as hell didn't let her down easy when you pushed her off that balcony. Yeah. I can't believe you just confessed to me. What was it? An argument? Oh, you were drunk. Yeah, well, you've been drunk before. So this time you got drunk and you pushed her. Okay. Well, you did a horrible thing. And, you're not the only one. Do you know how long it took me to track down those other men? Do you? Do you know how long I planned and waited just to track them down, to have an opportunity? Do you know how long I stalked those men? I never once suspected it was you. I never did. Those men, each of them begged me. I asked each one why they did it. They swore they didn't, and they begged me, and I didn't believe them. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to live with that. As for you, you're not gonna live at all. I mean, you can try running, but we both know that would be stupid. You took away my brightness, and there's gonna be a hell of a price to pay for that.